Ecosystems all over the world are maintaining a state of homeostasis right now in some way, shape, or form. The natural selection occurring feeds the food chains, and energy is transferred from one being to another. Different populations of species of organisms work together in their natural habitats to keep everything stable. They have their own patterns, their own timings of doing things to prepare for what they know is coming. And the trees and plants have systems in place to help each other grow and thrive when possible, but die when necessary. For a while, death was something that crowded my thoughts every day. Not that I wanted to, but just that I was afraid to. I was afraid of the unknowns about death, and when death is all you focus on, is all you'll be able to see and think about. And to be honest, I still think about it every day, no matter how much I'd be able to convince you I don't. But death, like the food chain, is just a transfer of energy. And without death, life would have no meaning. But instead of focusing on the unknown aspects of death that will never be known until it's too late, I want to focus on the beauty and the synchronicities of life. When I see a pattern of blood veins in someone's hands, or the millions of lines on our palms, it mesmerizes me because I've seen it before. When I look at the veins in a leaf from a plant or the intricate interworkings of the xylem and phloem, I see the patterns in my veins. When I see the branches of a tree with no leaves, or the way that some streams and rivers connect into each other, how some dry, arid places have cracks in the ground that feed into each other, I see the patterns of my veins. And I realize how we're all connected through the biological systems in place, with the goal of maintaining homeostasis in the environment or our bodies. All living things are connected by the energy that's flowing within them. And although water is not technically alive, it is the very thing that brings life to this planet. And to me, it is an element full of energy and life just flowing through it. It's easy to connect to the water, to the way the water flows in the direction it wants to. It doesn't conform to a box or shape it's put into, and knows when to be still and calm and when to rush and go at rapid speeds. And it makes me realize that maintaining homeostasis isn't about constantly being at balance. Sometimes you will be a still lake, and other times a rapid river. Sometimes it may be scarce in the winter, and there won't seem to be enough time in the day to complete everything you want to complete. You might find yourself procrastinating, laying in bed all day, wondering when the sun will come out, not knowing that you're the light that you're seeking. But that's okay. Homeostasis is about striving to achieve and maintain balance, regardless of the current conditions you are in. It's knowing that although it may not be balanced or where it is supposed to be or where it would be best at, but it's striving and putting your best foot forward to get yourself there. And not just for you, but for everyone that is impacted by all of your transfer of energies in this entire world. And it's not always about being positive all the time, or about just putting on a positive face or making fake positive thoughts in your brain to counteract the negative ones and act like the negative ones aren't still there at the end of the day. No matter how things look, it's trusting and believing in the force that allows the leaves to stay on the trees in the spring, that allows the beautiful colors of all of the flowers to show, and that allows the colors to change in the fall. That same force that pushes nature to naturally be able to sustain itself and produce life is the same force that is within us as human beings on this earth. And that is the thought that keeps me going every day. I hope you continue to spread love and light in this world. Thank you for watching.